All right, Amrita, welcome to the interview. So, I believe that you have some DevOps experience. So, why don't you start up with what you have done and your profile?
Okay, so thanks for giving me opportunity for this DevOps role. First, I would like to know, uh, my year of pass out is 2018. I have my stream was communication and electronics and communication engineering. After that, I had joined as a production engineer at Websoul Energy, which is related to designing the product and testing the product. After that, I have joined as a technical associate at ZKTeco. ZKTeco basically a product-based company where the devices of biometrics and the softwares are there for saving and getting the biometrics data, which is highly secure. Nowadays, it's very common. Every companies are using biometric data to give the permission and for giving the access. So that company I have working on as a technical associate. Here my first role and responsibilities are client is facing some issue with the devices or the softwares. So they are using Jira. So they are using Jira for ticketing the issue. First, I have to go with that issue tickets, which is the issue I have to take care. I have to get the information what type of issue it is, then I have to debug it for troubleshooting. After that, softwares are running on clouds also. It is in AWS. So currently, from 2 years, they have started DevOps role in our organization unit. So there, my work is to just deploy the software over there, which is called we are calling as a DevOps engineer. And second thing is softwares running on Python, Java, and I need to know the basic programming to troubleshoot the softwares. And our softwares are connection databases are SQL, MSQL, MySQL, and also the PostgreSQL. So I need to know the basic query. If there is some missing things with these data, I need to run the query to troubleshoot that issue. And for third point is I need to if my client is asking to change something in the device or the softwares, so I need to get the information from the clients which things they need to change or which things they need to add newly. After getting the information, I have to design the software, how it will work, and I need to share the information to our developer. After development, before deployment the package, I need to test locally how it is working. I need to prepare the user manual for the clients. And fourth thing is here like a batch. I was the second batch in our companies. So here multiple employees are coming as a new joiner. So as I have some good experience in our technology, so I'm giving them training also. And coming to the next point, I have done some projects for multi-staging, for multi-staging in the DevOps role, and for the continuous testing and for continuous deployment, I have used my DevOps skills there. And my achievements are currently, as DevOps is growing, so to gain more knowledge, I have completed AWS DevOps engineering course from Edureka. And second achievement is I'm a hardworking person. So whenever some escalation or some typical issues are there, my leaders believe on me that I will be there to solve the issue. And my hobbies are singing.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. That was a very good introduction. Thank you, Amrita. Now, can you, as you worked on these projects, and I believe that you have been pretty responsible too, as you mentioned, can you tell me some of the key challenges that you faced while doing these projects?
Yes, sir. First of all, while doing automation, for deployment and for the testing. Multiple times I failed for continuous deployment and testing. So for that I have discussed with my senior DevOps engineer and my leader also. And after study and some internal work and practice, I have done that course. And difficulties like yes, after deployment, sometimes software will not work due to some configuration of network or some like OS failure or some configuration of OS. That time I have faced difficulty over there, and yes, I have overcome. And it was escalated sometime. Yes, we have overcome with that.
Okay. Now, regarding your experience with the CI/CD tools, can you tell me about what sort of CI/CD pipelines have you used? And can you tell me one of the most complex pipelines that you have built?
I have built complex. Complex I have built like for deployment, because for deployment sometimes our team will say it should be continuously. Like there is two types of deployment, manual and automatic. So that time I have faced a problem. Didn't take the responsibility whether I should go with the manual approval or the automatic. Because somehow if some error will come means maybe we'll face difficulties. So that time I have faced in deployment part.
Okay. And how many environments does your project has?
Sir, two environments till now they have used, and I only worked with project. Two projects
Okay.
I have worked.
So have you built an environment in yourself?
What, sir?
So, for example, if you are supposed to do a testing and you need to build an environment from the scratch, have you done that before?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what tools did you use to do that?
Sir, AWS only we have used. Is AWS services I have used.
Okay. And have you used any infrastructure as code in it, or did you create it manually?
Yes, for YAML code we have created for. So, are you asking about the YAML code or JSON?
Either way, whichever you've done.
Yes, sir. Only one small code we have created, which is manual YAML code. Two copies the images to one server to the testing environment that I have created automatically with YAML code.
And have you worked on Terraform?
No, sir.
Okay. All right.
I want to work on Terraform as it is an extra thing.
Yeah. All right. So tell me about your experience with Docker and Kubernetes.
So, 2.4 years in Docker. Kubernetes, no, sir. We are no, we still now we didn't start it. We started, but till now, in client side we didn't start.
So do you have any Docker containers running in production?
Yes.
So how are you managing them without Kubernetes then?
Sir, that managing things I'm not doing right now. Only the Docker images, that things how to create a Docker image with like for automation, because there are two automation. Manually also we can run, and automation also we can like write the code in YAML format. So that responsibility my DevOps team gave me to automate that things. But yes, for that managing I think responsible right
Okay,
now.
so another team is responsible for managing Kubernetes and the production containers.
Actually, yes, sir. Some seniors are also there.
That's all right. Okay. Now tell me something about, have you used Helm charts?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now you mentioned about biometrics.
Yes, sir.
In your organization, and biometrics is something which would require very high level of security and very so you will have to be very diligent with the security. So tell me about some of the security features that you have applied so as to make your application and the data secure.
Okay. So for secure things, biometric having I then palm, then the fingerprint and all. So how we are securing with our data? First of all, like in the devices we have some access permission. So So, from who else are not having any access, they cannot even log in with our software also, as well as our devices also. So that things we are doing. And to secure our software also, we are following some security things like firewall we are using. And from the person, yes, we are only using the like access of the login credential. And the thing is, we have some communication protocol, which is based on standalone full count. So that files also we are handling, who else are having permission to open those files. So like that we are securing our data.
Okay. And how are you managing the authentication and authorization?
Sir, for authentication and authorization, we have some code for the admin privilege. So there in the SQL, SQL, we have one query to provide the privilege of the user. So there we need to run the code to give the permission as admin privilege.
Okay. Now,
With the details of user like ID or name.
okay. Now, have you worked with AWS IAM?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me about what an IAM role is responsible for?
Yes. So basically in IAM we have user and groups. So IAM itself like it's a global. So if it's a global service. So there, suppose in our team we have a testing team, we have a developer team. So developer can access all the codes or like that. So if we create a group along with developers and testing, there are some services. While creating a user, we will create some services, whether it will be admission permission or some services will give. So in our organization, while creating, they based on the services, will select whether it will be admin permission or not. So if it is a admin permission, we can get all the files. We can do anything with this file. If it is not, we'll get to know while logging with the user that you do not have any permission.
Okay. All right. Now, coming to, I see that you have mentioned in your CV about the landing zones.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me
So
something more about it?
so that was my AWS project in Edureka. There they have given one condition for disaster recovery. There I have to create all a set of file. So and I have to merge with another location. Suppose in sorry, I have to replicate the files with another location. So suppose something having problem with here, like suppose something happened, disaster. At least we can get the file from the another location, or it will be saved safely. So that we have used some services for replication and multi-zone services to recover our data or our files.
Okay. This looks like it's different than AWS Control Tower and the landing zones created, right? Have you used AWS Control Tower at all? Okay, no problems. All right. You also mentioned in your CV about implementing the APIs and using tools like Postman.
Yes,
Can you tell me what is the function of an API?
Yes. So here our softwares are having APIs keys also. There, if client wants some data in their software, so they are using API with the post, update, delete, patch update. So they are using the API. So my work is like whether they can get the data from our software, which is our security software or not, to the to client software. So can they fetch the data correctly from the software or not? So using the post method, get method, I have to show them, or I have to do that task to get or delete whatever services they want to do. I have to do this things with the API. And in the API, first we have to generate the key and the token to get the access for the particular software, which is master software. So by using Postman and Insomnia, I have worked on. First, we have to create the token key. After that, one message will come that yes, this is the software, particular software. You can proceed further. After that, I need to run the code in the there is some option in Postman post body. There I had to write the code to whatever the method they want. First need to select the method, then we need to write the code, then we have to run so that our client will get or receive the data.
Okay, cool. All right, tell me, what do you understand by serverless service?
Serverless.
Serverless, yes.
No, sir, I didn't.
Have you worked in Lambda?
So Lambda basically EC2 and Lambda quite same. So yes, sir, still not work, but it is quite same. Only manual things and the space is more. Only I have the knowledge. I didn't work with the Lambda thing.
Okay, that's all right. Now, in terms of security, I would like to go deeper into what are the different levels of security that you can think of are available in AWS if you want to make this cloud native application secure.
Sir, generally, normally we are facing the malicious attack, which we call DDoS attack. So for that, crowd tail is there. We can use then to check the logs. We can use Cloud Watch, like that services we can use. Sir, another 3 services are there. Currently, sir, I'm forgetting.
That's all right. And you said Cloud Trail as well, right?
Yes.
So can you elaborate more on what you would use Cloud Trail for?
Yeah, sir, CloudTel, if you use that, at least we can, sir, VPS also is there. Sir, if we use these things with the VPS, at least we can, secure our network to get attack from the outsider. So VPS also is there as a service, and cloud from the CloudTel also, at least we can restrict our EC2. Can you? Sir, VPC we can use.
Cloud Trail is just for understanding who has done what in AWS.
So logs, yes. Sorry, sir. To check the logs.
No, checking the logs is your Cloud Watch, but Cloud Trail is who has done what and who is logging in, what time, what sort of access has been done. But that's all right.
Yes.
Okay, now tell me something about DevSecOps. What do you understand by DevSecOps?
Sir, that DevOps, DevSecOps is kind of like DevOps is there, which is already running in clouds. So that cloud instance or that the AMI, how to secure all these things. So yes, we can secure our. We have to secure our OS or AMI. To secure all these things, we will go with the VPC. We will go with the CloudWatch. It's like DevOps. We need to secure our DevOps formation. It's like that. Yeah.
Have you heard of a tool called SonarQube?
Yes, I have heard, but I didn't work, sir.
SonarQube, Sneak. So yeah, so they are for security code analysis. DevSecOps would constitute mostly of that, your security around the codes and also regarding your securing the containers and okay.
Sir, 3 years before I have done my course in CompTIA Security Plus. So as per the market, I got the job. So I didn't move forward with the security section. After that, I got a chance to work as a associate as well as the DevOps.
Sure.
So again, I need to learn about the DevSecOps also. Again I want to move.
Cool, understand. Or just one last question regarding your Amazon S3. Can you tell me something about what do you understand by lifecycle policies?
Okay. So Amazon S3. So S3 is a bucket. Okay. So in the bucket, suppose in our computer PC, we are creating a folder to save our files, same as in our S3. So we are creating a bucket to save our images, so that if I'm logging with another location, suppose in the US or in Singapore, at least from the bucket we can like easily in the from the bucket, when I will get the data, I can get it. Maybe the transfer time will be more, that we can do. So what was the question, sir?
I was talking about the life cycle policies of a bucket.
Okay.
And
Okay,
it's all
sir.
right if you don't know. That's fine. All right, Amrita, I think I'm done with the questions, and I'll just pause the recording now, and I'll give you the feedback.
Okay. So can you